There's a rock big as my foot. There's a big rock. There's a big rock. That one right there do havoc on my tiller blade. They're just everywhere. There's a massive rock. Rock, 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 rock. Today we're starting on stage 2 of the pea patch. Now this ain't no Farmer Jesse video where I stand in front of a graph or a chart and look all clean and pretty and tell you how you should do it. It's a down dirty video. We're finna get in the dirt. This dirt's got problems. It's got rocks in it. Here's what I can promise you. It's gonna be rough, it's gonna be tough, and in the end, we're gonna cross our fingers and hope it pays off. If it don't, the one thing we'll gain out of it, me and you together, is some knowledge. Next year, we'll do a little different. We'll learn, and we'll do something different, and hopefully, it'll all come together. But in the end, I can guarantee you one thing, it's all gonna come together, because I ain't gonna quit. I'm 56, I probably got 20 good years left in me, and I'm gonna push every one of them. Now, this pea patch is gigantic for me. You might have seen bigger. Now my buddy John come through here and broke it up for me in the fall. When he broke it up, he pulled every rock underneath there, I believe, to the top. So this thing has to be de-rocked. I don't know any other way. I'm sure there's machines. I know there's machines that do it, but we're going old school. We're going back to the way that man that lived in that log cabin there did it back in the 1820s. He didn't have no de-rocking machine. He did it by hand. I know he did it by hand because all along that fence line is rocks piled up where they was de-rocking this field and they just throw them along the fence line. So let's get started on this thing. There's a rock big as my foot. There's a big rock. There's a big rock. That one right there do havoc on my tiller blade. They're just everywhere. There's a massive rock. Rock, 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 rock. All them rocks, they raise havoc on my tiller. They break the tines right off of it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick up all we can. There's my wife. She's so excited to be here picking up rocks. Tell me, say something good.
I'm not excited at all to be here picking up rocks.
Say something good. Sometimes you even see just a little bump poking up above the thing, and then you go to digging. That's a big one. Hey, look. Well, that's a clump of grass. Let's see. There you go. See, that's a tiller tear upper right there. And all that was sticking out was that little knob right there. So you got to investigate them. About every pass we make with this skid steer wind up with a bucket of rocks. We still have about at least 4 passes to make. We have made it to the end, and I've got good news, and some bad news. The first good news is my wife made it all the way to the end. I didn't think she'd make it. I thought she would bow out. But anyhow, the second good news is once we got past halfway, the rocks got a lot lighter. We had 3, that right there is our 3rd bucket, and it's not really even full. But we had 3 buckets, but we had 2 buckets the first 2 rows. So the rest of the garden, we filled up maybe 2/3 of a bucket. Now, the bad news is, it's not really bad news, but all this grass that we broke up last time, see it? It didn't really break down as good as I hoped it would. We should have used a turning plow on it and just flipped it under, but laying on top like this, I'm worried it's gonna get caught up in my, I don't know if I should drag my skid steer over it and kind of see if I could rake it off, if I should put my turning plow on it, see if it'll flip under, or if I should just run my tiller through it and till it up. But the only thing about the tiller, I'm worried about it getting all tangled up in the tines. So I'm gonna give that some thought. And might have to try one and try another. While I'm in my skid steer, I'm just gonna try to back drag it and see how it works. I'm gonna do it one drag and take a look at it. It's a new day the next day, and yesterday was beautiful. Today is cold, man, but I have got it all. Look in the background back there. I've got it all scraped off. I got my grass and stuff all pushed up in a row. I'm gonna shove it up in a pile over in the corner, and then hook my disc up, my tiller, and hopefully, it's so cold, I hope my tractor cranks, but hopefully get it all tilled up, and it'll be ready. Now I know I said I was gonna do it the way the old man did it back in 1820, picking up rocks by hand, but you know, the thing is, I know back in 1820 there wasn't no skid steer, but here's the deal. They had a mule and they had a wagon. I ain't got no mule and wagon. I got that skid steer. So, you know, the good Lord says use whatever I give you. So that's what I'm going to do. He blessed me with that skid steer. I'm going to put it to use. Once it all breaks down, that'll be some good dirt. Let me show you firsthand what them rocks do to a tiller. Spin it. That one there, the bolt broke. It's all knocked sideways. That one's holding. This next one, see where the bolt, it broke right out and the tine just rolled up. This one here is good. That was good. This one's got a broke bolt. It's still in the spot, but it sheared the boat. Then the next one in the line has got a broke bolt in it. This one's got a broke bolt, broke bolt, broke bolt. No, that was two broke tines out of 3. This one here has got a tie smooth missing. I don't know where that one is, out there in the garden somewhere. Yeah, that one got with this one here has got a broke bolt. Look like a tine smooth missing. Let me see. 1, 2. They're supposed to have 4 tines on them. I bet. I'm missing about 3 or 4 of my complete cutter blades. All right, looking in my nut sack, I got looking in my bag of bolts. I got 6 left out of, no, 5 left out of 14. So I replaced 9 bolts on this thing, and it's got a couple grease fittings. I tried to get some grease in them with my grease gun. I don't know how that went, but I tried. So we're gonna fire this puppy up and see what happens. Cow, man, that's me. I'm pulling up more rocks than dirt. Rock. It's a rock. It locked up my tractor. Rocks. Look at the rocks. Oh my Lord. Look at just rocks everywhere. My wife gonna have a fit. I don't know. We're gonna have to get some help. That's 2. I made 2 rows. I'm gonna go down to the far end where we didn't hit a lot of rocks and run down, make a pass down it, just see what happens. Maybe it's just bad right here on top of this hill. We'll see. Was a lot better. I raised my tiller up a little bit to keep from going so deep, but just one time I locked up on the rock. But let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's one big one, but that looks good. There's a big one there. It'd be easy pickings getting the rocks out, but I didn't go deep. Maybe that's the technique. Maybe I don't need to go so deep. I don't know. But that row looks good. I'm gonna head on up and just keep tilling. See what happens. She is one tilled up puppy. I'll probably go over it 2 or 3 more times. Not really because it needs it, because I have fun doing it. I like tilling up the dirt, but I'm gonna have to walk it and get them big rocks out of it. Let me give you a quick overshot. I'm gonna throw my pretty Ford tractor in there I redid not long ago. Tilled up, nice and pretty. She is ready to plant come spring. And that Ford tractor, I had it 10 years. It was a mess. I just redone the whole thing. I have a video. You need to check it out on my channel. But thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, because my next time I'm going to be putting some peas in the ground. Some peas and some kind of electric fence or something around to keep the deer out, because this place is just infested with deer. But come back and watch me again. Let's see if we can get a pea out of this puppy.